this the one you were uh, struggling with and then managed to get a win later, or is this the other one? Uh-huh. Okay. So this is not good, right? We discussed the elephant's eye, and now you have a broken Kema from A to B. So you're doing pretty well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you managed to get a broken Kema on him. It would be much better for him to like try to surround from afar, something like this or like this. The other one looks better. You can also play a Kosumi in these situations or just jump. As black moves out, you can develop both sides, I guess, as white. Uh, but this is normal for black. Um, I wouldn't say I don't know if normal, but it is okay. But I think most people would still jump here. Then white can play here, and maybe you continue with a pincer. White can push and sacrifice the stone on the left side because the bottom is getting big, but it should be close to even. Um, Maybe even a little bit more favorable to you, but should be close to even. I've checked similar positions like this where white gets this crucial push, and sometimes it's better for white, sometimes it's worse for white. It should be very close to even. Mm-hmm. But Tenuki is okay as well. Locally, against this high one space approach to the 4-4, you almost always want to play like this to attach and then protect like this or like this. If you do it high, later white has moves like these. So maybe usually it's better to play here. There's still a bit of agi with moves like A or B, but it takes a while for that to happen. Why is it better for you to attach in this case? It it gets back into this Joseki, right? Almost, but it's like you have shifted the Joseki one line above. So you get much more territory if you manage to apply the same shape from the Hoshi instead of from the free 4. That's why the one space high approach just doesn't happen in pro games or AI games. There are always exceptions, but yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm, you could continue as well and keep on going like this. I think you should be okay. Mm. If he protects, then you can maybe start attacking, start a counter attack here. But I do understand Honey, because well, after the Honey, now White does have this ladder, so it's difficult to attack White so directly. But you should be okay. These are uh, like B, C, D are all huge damage on white shape, so it should be good for you. But what were you saying? Sorry. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm, should so the best I can do is there is the possibility of a call here, But if you win this call so early, it's pretty challenging for white. White is very weak on the outside. This is a lot of territory, and let's say white gets AB. Maybe those are the only call threats for white. White also has call threats like C and D, but if you run out with E, I mean, maybe extend at F or at G, you can invade. I think should be okay, but mm, yeah, call here is challenging. Um, if white simply connects, you need to protect yourself, either with this or this. Maybe this is better. And then when white plays here, it can get complicated. Hmm. Tough capturing race. How wins this capturing race? Oh, no. If we go like this is strange here. And then this liberty is puzzling because it's an internal liberty. I don't know. I think you need to play this. And then white has 3 liberties and black has 2. So black probably loses. So connecting is challenging. Maybe you need to do something on the outside first to get some extra liberties, but it looks too difficult. Hmm. So yeah, if this doesn't work out, then maybe the honey doesn't work out in the end, because your shape inside is very bad in terms of liberties. Kusumis are uh, not great for capturing races because it's like the bamboo. Uh, if you have the bamboo, we never count the AB liberties. I mean, not never, but almost never count the AB liberties because uh, in capturing races, white can poke in at any point, usually in Sente. So if it's done in Sente, those are not liberties. They're gonna lose them automatically. Sometimes they count because they might be internal liberties against the other group. So as the group pokes out to take these liberties, the other group loses liberties as well. So we have to be careful. And sometimes for black, it's the Tetsuji in a capturing race to play moves like these to eliminate one of white centers. But here, yeah, it's better to just poke out. White needs to defend both sides, and since you're out with the BCD group, you can kind of attack this group without that much of a burden. You still have 2 weak groups, yeah, but I think it should be okay. So let's say white moves out here. Um, since this stone is still so weak, you don't need to worry that much about the B group, so you can still defend here. Let's say something like this happens, and then white extends here finally. Then you can also move out somehow, and now this group is somewhat stable. The B group is not, and your C group is out. So it should be okay. I don't know if C is the best. C is typically the move you play when when the D stones are very strong, and you don't have that much center against them. But in this case, maybe you can push as well. It feels like better shape. This C shape in this case is somewhat awkward. I would like to play. I would like to play something like this. But it's too much. I think white can try to cut here. Sometimes this is the move if you can push through and white answers, because then maybe you connect or keep on pushing. But in this case, if you go here, maybe white will continue. Oh, but then you poke out. Also, maybe it's okay to do a kema here. Maybe it's okay. Okay, so yeah, but now, but now you can extend here, right? Because you're threatening a letter, and if he harness, it's still a letter. So can only extend, and then finally you play this move, which is more powerful for the capturing race. Now maybe you win finally, because now you don't have to deal with the honey, right? In the other capturing race, you are pushing from behind, but free is pushing. Yeah, you're ahead of white screw. So, yeah, it's a mistake for him now, because the A stone is crucial against B. But if you keep on going, then you reverse back to what we seen. Oh, this is interesting. C10. Oh, C10. Oh, it looks interesting. Mm-hmm. This might be working. Uh, hmm. Yeah, this might be working. In the other case, what was it? We felt there. So the capturing ways. There is also this. And then what? Then you play your chump. Sometimes this is at the sushi, right? And if black plays here, then we could play this one, but black can drag himself out. And if we squeeze and honey, it's kind of similar. We can continue squeezing, but since black can capture, it doesn't work. B3. Oh, B3. Oh, okay. Connection here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. if you mm, yeah, if you throw in, yeah, it doesn't work because of this Atari. Yeah. But yeah, the squeeze here is working then. I was thinking, since white is ending up with 4 liberties, this wouldn't work initially, but it might work. Yeah, it does work to connect, so it doesn't work for black in the end. Uh, but one is this move is really nice. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, white can connect. Yeah, since white has 4 liberties with this group, it's a little bit too much, and you can't. If you could honey, then it would work, right? You take a liberty, but now white can cut, so it's too much trouble. In the end, it was better to play like this. Yeah. Oh, he even played this one. Uh-huh. Hmm. Yeah, kind of dying here. Uh, if you do the bamboo, um, would white extend? I don't know. Maybe white would extend. It's probably his intention, I think. But yeah, it's already a good exchange. If he gets this and you answer with one, and then let's say he moves out here, it's probably a good exchange already. Uh, but yeah, this move feels a little bit awkward because there's still a cut here, right? So white could just cut you and that's it. Uh, E9. If you do this, oh, this, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. And capturing these 3 stones is really, really nice for white because then white doesn't need to spend moves around A. So it's probably like 7 moves, maybe around that area, getting squeezed further with B. And if white captures C, then the D stones are also not gonna be squeezed that much. So that would be nice. Okay, so white is gonna need to fall out. I mean, go out. And in this case, maybe it's better for you to like do this sort of loose net. White will come here, um, but at least you get somewhat of a block in the center. If you do it like you did in the game, then white is cutting you into pieces, multiple pieces, because you need to come back here at some point, right? So right now you have 3 weak groups in the center and you died with B. But let's see. Okay, that's nice. Okay, you connect. So mm, but maybe this is a chance kinda, because maybe you can capture the A stones. But yeah, it's not that big right now. It kind of is because it helps a lot with the B cutting. Uh, yeah, with the B cutting points. if let's say you play like this. Now if white plays away, then white has one less liberty, so it should be working, I guess, to kill white. So white needs to answer somehow. Let's say white should probably answer like this, I think. Also then it doesn't help. uh hmm. Yeah, it doesn't do much. Well, getting the stone number 3, like getting this stone and getting number 5 in center as well helps a bit actually. So the 5 stone here helps a bit with getting more space around B. So that's a minor plus, but in the end it doesn't make a difference for the liberty race, I guess. Oh, maybe uh, maybe the better order is to uh first do this, then all the squeeze moves, and then play like this. Then white cannot connect. White Ataris, you capture, then capture, so you capture those stones in center. So that's the better way. Yeah, first play the squeeze moves here, and yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter. The throwing doesn't matter. Oh, it's even better. Oh, so maybe. Oh, but in the, it doesn't matter, I think. So now, yeah, this move. Or, mm, oh, throwing Atari, and then. If white wants to capture, now this Atari cannot connect. Then you capture 3 stones. So you can capture something here, I think. These exchanges were bad for white. So going out with this group. So maybe yeah, the white should have pushed and captured your 3 stones. But instead he played this move, and when you fix, then it's a burden on D. And since E is super short on liberties, when you get to honey on F, it should be very challenging to like save B and E because they're not clearly connected, right? If you want to connect those, maybe the best you can do is G. So later, maybe this is the best you can do, but still there's this Atari. Well, at least black needs to come back, right? So now, uh, even if we apply the squeeze, yeah, it won't work because you have 2 liberties here, right? Instead of 1. If we get to that shape in the game, when we play that wedge, we keep those stones more or less disconnected or in dummy shape. No, that false eye shape, yeah. Okay. Oh my god. What's happening here? What is happening here? Why chose to not connect it himself? Does this work at well? Oh, so you play the thing. In these capturing races, very often the crucial move for you to win the capturing race is this. Now you have a lot of liberties, and for him, the Tessuji will be to play something like this because you need to capture and then he can squeeze from the outside and finally win the capturing race. So if you revert and connect here, then now you have way more liberties because this move won't be initially sente. When this move is sente, you lose a liberty for free, basically. So uh, it's gonna be bad. Now, if he connects, then you can take the eye out. Uh, and then if it goes from the outside, you also go from the outside. And now it should be a Seki, right? Oh, it isn't a Seki actually, because you cannot approach. Uh-huh. So it's still not a Seki. So in that case, it's better for you to play what you did in the game. Mm, maybe connect still and then go for the kill on the freestones. I don't know. Ah, tough spot. Mm. And this move, I would try something like this, cause I really want to kill the corner. It's super big, and if I manage to get a block around A, let's say you play as black, you play A, then I block at B. You need to connect. I protect. This stone can be thrown away for white, but once you get BD, then the FG group is getting very weak. And now you don't even have the option of capturing the H stones, right? Because white has captured the I stones. So it, well, this group is gonna get attacked severely pretty soon. The J stones are getting more and more meaningless, already very meaningless. But let's see what happens. When you get the tiger's mouth here, black and honey, and now black is pretty much connected. There is the possibility of a co here, but let's say white, black extends. Now white can trigger this co. Black will capture first here, but eventually black will extend, I think. And this isn't the type of co you want as white. It's too heavy. But you should connect yourself here. It's so big in terms of points and in terms of safety as well. Um, this ladder is, I mean, it's not a ladder right now. E9. Right. Oh, they can get the free stones. I mean, the inside free stones. They're pretty small right now. Uh, but yeah. Mm, the thing is, when you play here, it's very big, but this move is sent against the corner, right? Maybe you could sacrifice the corner, I guess, but to try something on the outside. But it's already not great because we lost a lot around A. But after white extends here somehow, your group is left stranded. We can't cut directly, but soon we can poke here and then honey, and slowly your group has no Y shape, right? Maybe do this first. If you connect, then it's getting tough. Okay. White should continue with the sequence I just showed, but okay. It's better not to poke through here, okay, for white, because it's exactly what black wants. Black wants some stones around B and C to attack D and E very severely. So in that sense, it's much better for white to escape here, or maybe get the attachment and then escape. This is another reason why we don't see black not playing the attachment underneath after the high approach. If you tenuki, let's say you tenuki, now it's white's turn to play the attachment. And you need to protect, and white can either extend or jump out. And you need to protect again. And this was supposed to be your corner, right? But white is getting so many stones in center pretty much. So need to attach first. Okay, so not a great idea. And you would rather get the Keima instead of the attachment. If you first Keima, when black attaches, you have the option of going up and then cutting. But if you attach first, black will run it, and then you don't have the options, right? So you need to go down. If you do the Keima and black attaches, you also have the option of hunting, accepting and hunting from below. It feels like he has more options. If you play here, I think this is usually because you want to cut like this, or you want to cross cut. If you're going to just accept, then usually it's better to just play the Keima. Yeah, white shape from A to B to C is kind of heavy. Maybe he wants to aim at the D cuts, but it's so difficult to aim at that cut given that E and F are very weak. Nice. Oh, you get the honey as well. Okay. Hmm. You don't want to continue on the right side? You can also continue on the bottom, right? He hasn't answered you. So if you extend, it's really not clear what's happening here. He can't capture anything, and this group is really, really big. Maybe you were thinking that, oh, I can't capture the A stone. I have a cut here, so maybe not much can happen here for me. But after you play here, he can cut, he can capture the 5 stones here, the A group. So it also uh, means a lot of trouble for him, right? It isn't clear for him as well. So whoever gets the first move in this area has a huge upper hand. Uh, it's not going to be easy for you to capture. Uh, mm, oh yeah, yeah, true. You're doing well because he created 3 weak groups out of nowhere, right? So this weak group, this weak group, and this is getting very, very weak. As you add more stones around D, E, F, that group is weaker and weaker. And if he never finds the time to play G, or maybe he plays it too late, let's say you add more moves around H, so you don't have to worry about the I group, then G will be much less powerful. And so C will get very weak very soon. Okay, if you want to poke at that shape, I think the 2 best ways would be playing something like this, because then you force white into an empty triangle, or you can just attach here. And if you attach, it might be uh, making a huge difference against this A, because let's say you attach and then you move out. Now this turn, maybe you continue from here and give y the I shape, but choose the outside, play something like this, just extend out. That looks better. Yeah, white is 99% alive on the left side, I think. But you get a Mega Moyo, and the A group and the B group are not clear. Okay. Yeah, this is more and more overplays from him. Oh, I see. Which move were you going to play? D13. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Mm. White's plan. Yeah. But but at least you get a uh yeah, it's not clear still. It's it's pretty difficult for white to move out now. You might lose more stones, but since you've already lost so many stones, it shouldn't matter, I guess. Uh uh so here the free stones? Oh, but this actually might be better than just connecting. If you just connect and then connect, and then white gets a Keima here, it's a double attack, right? Your white is attacking both A and B. But if you sacrifice those stones, like you did in the game, and continue from the outside instead, like let's say you can maybe add a move here. This move is super crucial. Or if you're really afraid of things in the center, maybe you can add a move like this. There's still a cut, but there's still a cut here, but the AB stones are very weak, and you can always connect. So also maybe the severity of an attack is uh, uh, not that great because you can always connect at C. So it's not that much danger, and the furthest the white can get in the center is something like this. But when you attach, your shape looks pretty good, and it's very difficult for white to cut anything because the A stone doesn't have that many liberties. So maybe the sacrifice was best actually. From white's point of view, maybe it was better to honey back to avoid getting squeezed. But then you can protect. And now white has the option of capturing in a much better way. And you have blocked the center. Mm, and white should probably capture anyways. And this is okay shape in the center. Uh, I think B12 is okay. Maybe even better than connecting. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm, yeah, this is not easy. You need to read very carefully. White has its problems, especially the liberty shortage around A. And you have the issue here in the center. If black gets C, then the B stones are probably dead. And if C tries to move out somehow, then uh, maybe this is a better way to move out, I guess. But now maybe the top stones will die. But if you die here, I don't know. Uh, maybe it's better to do it like this. Maybe sacrifice. His sacrifice is best for white. White is out. White kills the left side, kinda actually, because if this happens, no, it's not clear at all. So G12. Where is it? G12. So what's move number? So here, this one. Oh, playing this. You mean? Hmm. Yeah. Then you can come back to live. Yes. Uh, but well, I played here because uh, mm, I was trying to aim for something like this to more or less connect those stones, and maybe we can kill C. But it doesn't work actually. Why does it? No, doesn't work. So maybe your move will be better. Yeah. If this, then connect, and then we can connect anyways. Yeah, that's much better. So then white might die big. If white connects, then what do we do? There's this bamboo, and then we capture this. What else? What else? So nice. This fight isn't easy. Uh, isn't easy for either side. What else? In the game, your sacrifice is okay as well. Those stones are not that important anymore. The A stones are not crucial stones. White captured things around B, so B isn't in Liberty Shortage anymore. You can't capture C, so those stones are sacrificable. If you don't need to sacrifice them, it's even better, but if you have to, then it's not a problem. The bigger issue is adding a move around here, right? Because you're spending a move to not do much. White is now connected from A to B, and so saving the C stones is kind of meaningless. You are probably afraid of white poking around here, but once you get this move, everything is lined up really well. Now disconnecting the black stones is very difficult, and even if you disconnect, it's gonna be so costly. Let's say white adds many moves here, and black will probably add these moves as well and end up in center probably. And if you get a center move around here, even in the center, something like this, it's way bigger than capturing these stones. So you shouldn't worry that much about those stones. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I need to block. It's too risky, I think. But also white. The issue here is you can block the corner, but white can always like come back here, right? So it's very difficult to kill this. You can poke like this. Maybe not a good idea. You do it like this. Not the best idea, maybe. Then here, if you need to add another move, then white can play this move at least. So maybe I need to play this move now, but then white might try to squeeze you and sacrifice those stones. It seems very risky for both sides, but it feels more risky for you actually. And white, I think this is much better than if white. Yeah, now white has way more eye space. White shouldn't poke in here because black has so many stones on the inside, like so many. What is white doing? M18. Makes sense. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. You should extend here because it's Sente against his group, and then you can block here and get a huge center. It's probably not gonna be enough still. Um, white can risk things and keep on pushing, but now after this Kusumi, it's risky, very risky. Let's see. Okay, you drop down. White shouldn't have done that, probably. Ah. What if white drops down? Then you... Oh, you could cut here. And then if you block... maybe a call? No, not a call. I mean, this... yeah, this is working. So if I do this, can cut. Oh, this one, right? This. Oh, it does work. Oops. Okay, nice. I was trying the more extreme variation, but that one works. Nice. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should still poke in here. White plays here. This exchange, don't know if it helps. Maybe even, yeah, poke. If white connects, then you should probably play here once. Yeah. And then protect. Then white needs to come back to live. This move might be sent there. Well, could white already play here? Probably, right? You're dying. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Can disconnect, but then you need to come back. Okay. Very intense game. Okay. Ah, I see. Oh, this is definitely not the way you want to kill things. If you just connect, you have so many liberties as white. You have like 6 liberties. The corner has like max 4. So you should win easily. You don't want to play moves around A and B because they're going to hurt the C group. And the C group is almost dead, but if you add more moves around it for black, then it's gonna die for sure. Okay, now you need to win the liberty race as white, but you died naturally on the right side, so this is a total failure. Okay. Oh, you're gonna try to kill even after that move. Okay. Interesting. Oh. Uh, hmm. And if you just connect, then white can play here, suppose. Then you capture and black cannot do much. since, oh well, these stones are starting to have a lot of liberty issues. So you might not be able to like move these stones out directly through this. You can still move out. There's this issue directly. Or maybe crawl. Crawl first. Then here. This. Oh, it's not. So maybe you can't move out directly. You need to Atari here. Oh my god. Yeah, this move very ambitious after this Atari. I would just maybe protect here. White captures, it's not even an eye, right? And white can move in like here, yeah, here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Makes sense. Mm. Yeah, this looks much better. But white can still play this, so yeah. This also doesn't save it, so white can still play here. Yeah, white should have played. White should have directly played this, I think. Okay, what else? Now, this move. This A move is just not working. White. Yeah, it lets you escape, so just no. Now white is gonna die very, very big. You could also play here. This looks like more of a shape move. Because, yeah, the thing is, that if white plays here, you can still poke at the eye. If white plays here, you can poke at the eye even better. So when you play this move, the trouble is that white might find some holes around ABC because B is center, right? So yeah, you're go. What did you play? Oh, you played there, right? So you should probably fix from here, since you're thick around A. I think like thick enough around A. Your B group can escape still. Uh, so it's better to save the D move being sent first, and then worry about B. If you play here, now white is getting a lot of forcing moves. Yeah, this move being sent, and then white getting the Atari. That's all very painful. And who knows? Mm. Okay, white has one eye, and if white just if white just blocks here, your only way of taking the other eye would be something like this, but you're gonna have problems on both sides, right? Because when white connects here, there's this Atari, a lot of Ag in the corner, and there's also this disaster happening. So, oh, you can, yeah, you're gonna need to P. Uh, mm, white connects here. Yeah, and it's a step go, multiple step go. Mm, this would be terrible. So white, when white plays here, it's just a meaningless move. It doesn't do anything. Those three stones are nothing. Oh, okay. Well, we have a ton of liberties, but white has a ton of liberties as well. White should just cut. And then hope for a fight against A and against B at the same time. But when this happens, oh, white finally cut. Uh-oh. What did white just do? Ah, okay. Yeah, you're still trying to kill. Does it work? Oh, white king back. What if white's... Yeah, but if white gets a move like this, it's another co-shape. Oh yeah, the corner is dying, so so many things happening at the same time. Wait. Mm, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. White never answered your move here indirectly, I guess. Mm-hmm. Nice. Well done. Middle. Mm, this. Yeah, yeah. This is a typical game on Fox, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it works. It works here, right? After you play the A move. So white plays B, white plays B, and then you can already play this. Uh, what's the best? Oh, A. Uh, A isn't the best. You're spending a move here. You should play B now, right? So you just play B now. White will never poke here. White should never poke here because now white needs to come back, right? So what did 2 and 3 do? Nothing. They just gave black center back. So black can come back here and kill the bottom right. Killing the bottom right has a disadvantage, and that is that maybe white can poke into the center somehow, do something like this, and then like get into the center. But killing the bottom is bigger than white's getting into the center. Maybe you extend here now. I don't know. But yeah, I completely overlooked that A changed things in the corner because the center looked way bigger. So I forgot about that. But other than that, most of the game was really nice. I mean, not other than that, but most of the game was really nice, very interesting. Even I missed a lot of things during the review here, going very quickly over things, but it shows how complicated things were. But yeah, nice game. So see you next week or see you in 2 weeks.